Of course, websites are eventually gonna evolve in some way. So I wanna show you, one of the websites I designed that was in WordPress, and then, recently I started switching over to ClickFunnels. There's multiple platforms that you can use to create your funnels, and, the short of it is this. In the past, you would go to, a website that was just a static page. And, real simple. You type in the website, you pop it up, and then all that good stuff pops up, right? You go to their homepage, you kind of figure out what you want to read, what you want to find out. But if you're really marketing, you should have a specific message that you want to say to your audience. You should have a specific goal in mind when you are attracting people to engage in your website. So, for instance, this is a website that I had created in WordPress, and it has sort of that blog feel where you can hop in and read a quick article, a great article on summer health and wellness and springing into healthcare. Um, we have it broken into different categories. So if you wanted to find out about men's health, you could go over here, women's health, so on and so forth. So that's great. Somebody's searching. But let's say specifically you were going to host a wellness event that was focused on men's health or on kids' health or whatever your niche is. If you build a funnel, you basically are creating a trail of where you want to send people. And I'm going to give you a quick peek. We're going to go back over here to ClickFunnels really quick. And I'd like to know from you, number one, do you have a website? If you do, drop me a heart. Let me know that you're loving on your website. And there's so many different formats that you can do, even with Wix and WordPress, and GoDaddy has some very simple but beautiful templates that you can use. But in the case of like a funnel, you set up a map that has all of these specific things that you want people to connect with. So this is, for instance, my funnel that I'm working on for our upcoming workshop on tips for launching successful online events so that you can connect with qualified leads, sponsors, and investors, or whatever it is that you're trying to connect with. So in this case, I set up this really simple funnel where I give people the website to go to. They plop in their information real quick, and there's some information for them to connect with to understand what is the workshop about. So people that are going to be engaging with this would probably most likely be interested in business and marketing and growing their presence online. So when I hop out here, and this is like a very simple funnel, after they're done with opting into that worksheet or that workshop, they have the option, they automatically land on a thank you page, which directs them to more things like joining the group and being able to sign up for, maybe you have a free download. So by having control over all of these little facets of where you're sending people online, in essence, you have more control over where they're going so they don't get distracted or lost. So imagine being able to give your clients a map to specifically find the treasure box that you've already got set up and waiting for them. And it actually enhances a lot of customer relations online because they're not stumbling on 5 million subjects that have nothing to do with what they're searching for. So it becomes not only a wonderful platform and the next level of the website development, if you want to call it that, it really does create a sense of being able to connect with your customers and give them specifically what they want. So imagine if you went to like the grocery store and You just wanted to go in there and grab ice cream really quick. And the sales clerk is showing you broccoli, he's showing you cheese because cheese is dairy too, right? And he's showing you, everything other than what you wanted. Ice cream. You wanted ice cream. So just in that specific way, you'd be able to put them right on a page that's all about ice cream. Could be focused on different kinds of ice cream, recipes for ice cream, things that are all tied to that and have a specific purpose for your presence, your strategy of why you've put them on that page in the first place. So it's being intentful on where you're taking your clients. And I think that's one of the cool things on why I happen to love working with ClickFunnels is it has a lot of this integrated into it. And don't get me wrong, WordPress sites are great. I've had some great success with being able to connect with our online community in a way that it's easy for them to get to, but this is where it's almost like where it becomes more organized, where it would become one specific funnel focused on that specific goal and strategy that you're implementing. So in the meantime, I hope that you are having a wonderful day. And speaking of which, I want to give you a reminder. We are preparing for our online event success workshop. That's what I was just showing you behind the scenes, how I mapped this all out in ClickFunnels. So we are 6 days. We're going to do the full countdown. You ready? 6 days. 23 hours, 0 minutes, and 32 seconds. So I do hope that you're able to attend that. It will be hosted live 1 p.m. on each day, and we will do a replay at 8 p.m. so that I'm available for Q&A. So if you have questions on each training lesson, I'll be available in the evening also, because I want you to be able to take the strategies that I'm going to show you and have it where it allows you to implement them immediately, not have to go through delay of I'm not ready, I'm not quite there, maybe later. And there's simple little bite-sized nuggets, but you'll be surprised that sometimes when you just make one minor change, that can be a world of difference. So I'm going to get going here. I've got a couple of things that I'm working on for these training lessons. It's going to be cool. We're going to focus a little bit on some mindset and marketing shifts, along with practical tools that you can implement. And I'm curious to hear from you if there's specific things that you're stumbling with on your marketing. And let me know, and we'll see if we can address that in the trainings, because ultimately it all comes down to each of us sharing a little bit of wisdom that we have and not being afraid to ask questions. Sometimes that can be one of the biggest flops that we make, being afraid to ask. So don't be afraid to ask. All right. In the meantime, have a beautiful day. You guys take care. Bye-bye.